right, our tip of the week this week, we're going to be talking about creating an occupancy schedule. Okay, occupancy schedule is a schedule that we can use to help us calculate the maximum amount of occupancy per space. So we're going to open up the scheme settings. We're going to click our Create New Scheme and select the element type. Okay, so this is going to be an element because it's not a composite, or sorry, a component, and it's not a surface. So this is going to live under our element, and we're going to give it its unique name of occupancy schedule. Okay, from there, we're going to set the criteria. So in this case, we are going to schedule anything that is a zone. So we set the element type to zone, and that is the only criteria that we are adding to this. Okay? If you have multiple, if you're using zones in multiple different ways, we could add additional criteria to only pull the zones that are on a certain layer, or only pull the zones that are on a certain category. So we could add that additional criteria. But for the simple sake of our training today, we are just going to pull everything that's a zone. Okay, from there, we're going to come down to our field and occupancy calculation. So we'll go under, we'll come down to add field, okay, and then we are going to start grabbing the information that's related to the zone to help us calculate and show that on the schedule. Okay, we can use the search box at the top, or we can come down to the zone property, and then we'll be able to find the information, and it's just simply double clicking, and then it moves it over onto our fields window over here. So from there, we can drag each of these using the double arrow. We'll drag those into the order that we want to see things. Okay. We can set fields to show the sum of that field, and we can use the flag icon on the first field to show the subtotals. Okay, once all that's set, we say okay, and then we go to options, schedules, and then we choose our occupancy schedule or occupancy calculation. Once we're in there, we can then start customizing the appearance of this. So we can click to show the headlines checkbox, okay, and then we will see the headline. So everything that's in Assembly 1 will be listed. Everything that's in the category of Assembly 2 will be listed under that. Okay, so it's a way of organizing our information on the schedule here. Okay, and how that information is pulled is all within the zone tool itself. Okay, all of the zones come with category options. So you would assign the category in the zone itself, and then all of the other, and then once you have your name and your room number, all of the other information is going to pull automatically into your schedule. Okay, if there's additional information, we can come down to our classifications and properties, right? And then down here, we can start customizing the properties of this zone. So we can define the occupancy by area, that's turned on. The prefix is occupancy. We have font types, custom text, all of that can be pulled from the zone itself.